Greetings, everyone. Just wanted to share this story with you. I've always been the type of person who like to make do with what I have. And when it comes to decorating my house, if it's a one bedroom and it's under the ground, I still think it should be beautiful. And so I always look at my circumstance. I measure that up with my finances. I never watch what anybody has. You could be living in a mansion and I could be living underground. I just make do with what I have. I envy no one. I'm happy for everyone. But I like nice things. And when I cannot afford certain things, I always find a way to recreate the situation that I want. And so sometimes I would see a piece. I would go to a garage sale and I would see a piece and I would restore that. Some of you have seen me do that before. There are certain items, for example, a dinner table, I would never buy used because that's where I consume my meal. That is family time, and I do believe in energy, coming from or being absorbed in things. But there are certain things that I would use, like a picture frame or a piece of furniture that I could put books on, or maybe even a coffee table. But I've since reconsidered that. I'm going to show you a clip of a piece that I almost brought home. And in having a conversation with my significant other, really shed some light on this. This man is very wise, even though he doesn't speak a lot. He doesn't talk a lot, but sometimes that is one of the things that attracted me to him, because sometimes he speak like an old soul. Anyway, I'll show you the clip, and the point I'm trying to make with this clip is to say that sometimes you have to be very careful with our actions, with the things that we do, who we get involved with, who we take from outside and bring into our space, and what we bring from the outside, even where you shop. Sometimes I walk into stores in the city that I live, and when I go in there, it's obvious that it's incense that's been burnt. And nothing is wrong with that in itself, because I love to burn incense. I love to create a certain atmosphere, music and, fragrance and all that stuff. But some of the folks that are burning the incense, they're actually doing it for you to come in the store and to purchase from them. There's, as I've said before, many folks who you see doing very well in life, they have these rituals that they do. They condemn, the African people's tradition and their rituals. But I mean, they practice their own, and I can't judge them for doing that. I'm just saying, for example, I was trying to do a solution to some what do you call it? I was looking for some solution to a pantry, and I was passing not too far from home and saw one that was perfect. When I looked at it, it was like, yeah, because when I looked online, something for that was going for about $1,200 or more, because it's called a pantry, and they understand if you're looking for a pantry, they're more than likely you're updating your kitchen. And so the price was exorbitant. So when I passed and I saw this thing and I took a picture of it and I was showing it to my significant other, and he was like, no, we're not doing that. I'm like, oh, that would be so nice. It would be perfect. I could, restore it with nice, handles on and paint it and just make it beautiful. And it's like, no, we're not doing that. Because you have to understand that you don't know what energy is attached to that thing. And when someone puts it out and you pick it up, what you're bringing home. These are things we sometimes don't think about. So the garage sale, if that's what you can afford, I'm not saying don't do it, because I've done that. I've had pieces that I bought through the same method. But how do you know what you're picking up, and how do you know what you're bringing home? Anyway, the story with this thing, it was haunting. So when I said it to him that I liked it, and he was like, I saw it. And as soon as I saw it, I thought, the moment you see it, you're going to want it. But, no, we're getting our own. Well, let me tell you, every time I passed it, I could hear this thing pulling me, calling me. Sometimes I don't remember it. And all of a sudden, my eyes flash across the street, and there it was, calling my name. Come Come on, this is a good solution to your problems. Come on, look at me. At one point, I was actually talking to this object saying, go away, leave me alone. I'm like, leave me alone, because I'm thinking, wow, what I could do with $1,200, other things that I need to do. And my husband says, on the weekend, come, let's go out. We have somewhere to go. And he purchased an item that I needed, which solved my problem with storage. And the next day, when I looked, it was cut in two. And I was thinking to myself, wow, the moment I said I don't want it, all of a sudden it was destroyed. The energy in that thing, I am very certain, was not a positive one. And who knows when I bring it into my house, what I would have brought with me. So I'm giving him thanks. I did check it out. I asked someone else their opinion on it, and the person confirmed. And it was very surprising, even though I'm someone who is always in tune with such things. My lure a draw to this object was too powerful for me not to say, no way. Sometimes you get caught off guard. And so that's why you always have to cleanse your energy, always be open to learning and hearing from the spirit and from individuals who are connected to the spirit as well. Stay blessed, everybody. Check out this tree. It's so beautiful. The part of fall that is so lovely, even though it reminds me of winter, and that part is not so lovely for me. Stay blessed, everyone.